Friends, hello again, and welcome. I have often been asked the question as to how one should appropriately begin an introductory reading to Soren Kierkegaard. Now, I'll say that the problem with my answering that question as far as primary texts, that is to say, with texts that were written by Kierkegaard's own hand, is the fact that, indeed, Kierkegaard is not an easy read. At times, he can seem downright difficult, unintelligible, and even paradoxical. But that's precisely because Kierkegaard is working within a certain parameter of vocabulary, of conceptual understanding, that it can seem as if when one is trying to understand him, they are taking up an altogether different or second language. And so in that regard, I would not refer one to the primary text of Kierkegaard, but instead to the secondary texts, such as introductions, commentaries, biographies, and the like. And in this area, there are especially wonderful and helpful examples. One of which I always refer my followers to is a book by C. Stephen Evans. His book on Kierkegaard, which was written in 2009. It's a wonderful biographical, as well as conceptual introduction to Kierkegaard. But I think after a while, if one maintains interest and diligence, that they eventually make their way to a primary text, which I always recommend initially, which is The Point of View for My Work as an Author, written by Soren Kierkegaard in 1848, which is especially exciting because this was a book he didn't initially want to publish because he thought it revealed too much. And so it was actually published after his death in 1859, even though he died 4 years before in 1855. So this is one book by Kierkegaard's own hand that very directly, very plainly provides a context as to his ideas and the style of his authorship. And so those are two texts which I think would be very helpful in coming to a appropriate or significant understanding of Kierkegaard in an introductory sense.